Makes you miss your guitar, doesn't it?
Welcome to the show, brother.
Brother.
Or never hear that again. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, brother. Do the Hulk Hogan. Can you do a better Hulk Hogan, boy?
Monday Night Nitro.
That was terrible.
Brother. No, I can't do it.
He had like a strain in his voice. You try it.
Oh, God.
Hulk Hogan voice.
I'm terrible.
Feel it here in the throat.
In the throat.
Welcome to the show, brother.
Brother.
To the show, brother.
There you go. All right, that was good. That was good. We'll try better next time. Hulk Hogan, gone at 71. Biggest news of the weekend, clearly. Wrestling probably wouldn't be where it's at right now had it not been for Hulk.
Did you watch the McMahon documentary?
Yes.
That basically, yeah, they said Hogan
Yes, put him over the top.
over the top.
A guy that was just a bass player in a band, and they saw how big he was, turns into the most iconic star ever. Now, Hulk Hogan did a lot of bad things outside of wrestling. I remember he was famous for saying the N-word. He made a sex tape with one of his friend's wives.
Holy smokes.
But I think the friend knew about it, like asked him to hook up with his wife.
Was he filming it?
Yeah. I don't know. His friend might have. But whoever got hold of the tape, I remember he sued and made millions off of it. But,
Opened in a Thailand restaurant, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
yeah, he's got his own bar and everything down in Florida, too.
His own karaoke bar.
Yeah. Not very well liked toward the end of his career. He always had that clause in his contract to where he could predict if he won or lost a match. So, but like I said, wrestling wouldn't be where it's at if it wasn't for Hulk. So, thank you, Hulk Hogan. We'll give you a little applause for Hulk Hogan. There we go. Rest in peace. We're gonna do the 10 bells, okay? Ready? I don't have that.
Yeah. Ding.
Ting ting. Do you see all those wrestlers in tears though?
Yeah. Dude, I had a Hulk Hogan chair. I was like 3 years old, 4 years old.
Really?
Yes.
I had the Hulk Hogan stuffed doll.
Yeah.
The wrestlers.
Yeah.
I think I had one of those, man. I think I had a headband that just said Hulkster on it back in the day too. But
Was it white or was it yellow or you had the Hollywood one?
it was just a white one that said Hulkster. That's all it was.
I want the Hollywood one. NWO.
Yeah, the yellow ones I think are probably the most famous ones.
Oh yeah.
Because when he wore the NWO ones, he was the bad guy.
Yep.
Or he was heel, is
He
what
was
they
heel.
call it. But made the NWO the coolest heels ever. Like everybody loved the NWO, even though they were supposed to be bad guys, I guess. So
2 out of 3 of them.
the whole
yeah.
pack. There you go.
2 out of 3 of them gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scott Hall and Hulk Hogan. Kevin Nash still around though.
Oh yeah. He was my favorite.
Yeah. Ozzy Osbourne also passed away too, 76 years old. Just played his last concert too. It was like, let me get this out of the way and then I can set my soul free. What's your favorite Ozzy Osbourne song?
Crazy Train.
Crazy Train? Okay. Dustin?
Yeah. I'm going
Right, Crazy Train.
Yep.
Most popular.
There's I like Road to Nowhere. That's probably like my favorite, but Crazy Train's up there too. There's another one he does called Mr. Crowley. That one's a great one too.
Can you
Yeah,
can you do an Aussie accent?
Shane!
Shan.
Shane!
Hey, Bear Shan.
Hey man, stop fucking around, man. Yeah,
This show was awesome.
did you watch it?
A little bit. Like,
Yeah, I remember just seeing it was on MTV when we were younger, I think early 2000s. It's crazy how different Kelly Osbourne looks from what she did then. That's what money will do for you though. People were saying that Ozzy and Sharon had this blood pact that when they were both ready to go, they were going to go to Switzerland and commit suicide.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, they were going to go, get euthanized at the same time or some shit like that, which I'm assuming it didn't happen because they said he passed away near friends and family. So,
Yeah. How did he die though?
he was battling Parkinson's, and then he had a couple spinal surgeries that made his health even worse. So with Parkinson's, with the spinal surgeries, it didn't work out for him. That last concert, he was pretty much strapped in that chair.
That's right, yeah, you
He
showed me
couldn't
that.
get up, and it was like holding him in place. And I want to say they said they strapped him in the chair because they didn't want him to try to get up. And you could tell, like, during that concert, if you saw clips, that he was trying to get up. He wanted to get up real bad to kind of, give an ovation to the crowd and everything. But it's good that he got it off before he passed away. That was probably 2 weeks ago. Passed away a week later. So that's good, man. That's good. That's good that he's finally not in pain no more. Not good that he died or anything, but
My favorite.
praying for the family.
My favorite memes on the internet. Hogan, Ozzy, died after Richard Simmons. It's like, fuck your health. Like, doing healthy shit. Live your life.
Yeah, there was supposedly this doctor told Ozzy that he's like has mutant blood because he can't believe how he's lasted this long
Yeah.
with all the drugs and
Really?
shit that he did. Yeah, they said like his body was like immune to drugs or something like that.
Huh.
Yeah, have you seen that show The Dirt that's on Netflix
Yes.
where he snorts those ants? That actually happened.
Yeah.
He snorted some ants because he didn't have any drugs, so he fucking goes up to a pile of ants and fucking
And just
snorts.
snorts them up.
Yeah, but
Run-
they said that wasn't even the craziest thing he's ever done.
Runs around naked in the pool, like a public pool. It's pretty cool.
But rest in peace to those guys. They're in rock and roll heaven now. I'd say Hulk Hogan was kind of a rock star too. So, but loaded show for you guys. We have a returning guest, third time on the show, Coach Shawn Alvarez, who is the Stockdale Brahmas AD head coach. Good interview with him, about an hour. He had a lot to say. I'm excited about the Brahmas season coming up, and we're excited to watch them. So stick around for that. Right now, we'll get into a couple other things. NFL news, what we got coming out of the NFL that we can touch on real quick. Other than Joe Milton looking great in camp. Looking great. Dustin doesn't believe he's going to take Dad's job. Like, he thinks it's not realistic.
No.
Yes.
Listen, I saw like a comparison video, but it's possible that they just took all of Dak's bad throws and took all of Joe Milton's good throws.
Who did it?
I don't know.
You see? Depends
Well,
who.
it was, the Cowboys obviously aren't going to do it. It probably wasn't from there, but Joe Milton looks good, man. He looks really good, and Dak's probably going against first team. He's probably going against like a second team, possibly. So you never know. But from what it looks, they got a good, solid backup. The one game he played for New England, I think we were all blown away by that. I think he recorded the fastest pass of the season, too, during that game, which very little for him to accomplish to play in one game. So
What's his nickname?
I don't know. What is it?
Like Joe Bazooka or something like that?
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Austin. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they said he has the record for longest orange throw. Yeah.
He can throw the crap out of the ball.
I thought you were about to say throw the crap up an orange.
No. He really can.
I was plumb surprised.
Yeah. Orange, you glad it wasn't a plum? So
he came out and said, he's like, Dak's just like, he kind of bashed New England a little bit. He's like, Dak's just way better of like a mentor and a leader like than what I had in New England. He's
well,
just,
Drake May was a rookie too, though.
yeah, he basically was saying like, Dak's like taking me under his wing. He's like going out of his way to help me out, but I didn't get any of that in New England. That's what he was saying.
No, New England's got 6 Super Bowls. Cowboys only.
Hey, and freaking Jerry Jones' defense. What they give up for him? A third round pick? Fourth
Sixth
round pick?
round pick.
Sixth round pick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, give me that all
It was
day.
a fifth or
deal.
sixth round pick, I
It was
think.
a good deal.
Yeah. Once I saw, I was like, oh, he might take Dak's job.
Yeah.
Like, easily.
What do you got on it? What do you think? Or
Definitely
any
not
other news out of Cowboys?
Definitely not taking his job. Number one, that's not happening. It might happen in like 2 years, not this year.
2 games?
No, 2 years.
Yeah, 2 games.
I heard 2 games.
You don't pay Dak $60 million to sit the bench. It ain't happening.
You don't pay anyone any money.
You don't pay a guy that hadn't won a playoff game in years $60 million either.
Pay your highest,
Go ahead. Sorry.
your best linebacker. You don't pay him either.
Oh, hey, we just paid Jake Lawrence. We got a deal.
Jake Ferguson, you mean?
Sorry,
Ferguson?
Jake Ferguson. Yeah, 4-year, $52 million deal. I mean, he's a solid player. I like him. I mean,
Yeah.
they made him the 7th highest paid player in the league, or tight end in the league.
And that's
Which
fair for
he's-
him.
Yeah, he's in the top 10-ish range, I would say, when he's healthy.
He's got a really hot girlfriend, too.
Oh, yeah, he's dating one of the Cavender girls, right?
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's dating one of the Cabinet twins. They just got... they
Boob
just got-
jobs.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Tone it down a little bit because we got a coach coming on.
He did, or in
They're
other
over 18.
Cowboys news, I guess, apparently Austin was right that Jaden Blue actually was looking pretty good in camp so far. He had told me about it kind of before the show, and I was like, said he shows some bursts on a long gain as well. Miles Sanders has looked good, apparently. Looks like
Forgot they had
a
him.
little bit of like a career revival, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
He was running behind maybe the worst offensive line of football in Carolina. I will say that. What is Miles Sanders? He's 28, 29?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Late 20s.
Because he was only good with Philly, right?
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, he was average, I'd say.
Well, he got a big contract in Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't bad in
But
Philly.
I wouldn't say that would you consider Carolina's offensive line back because Chuba Hubbard tore it up this past year.
Maybe he
Or is
was.
Chuba Hubbard that good?
See, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Chuba Hubbard was a top guy in fantasy.
He was.
Like, I think he's very underrated.
Touchdown machine.
Yeah, I just don't think Carolina's that great. Up
Oh,
front.
well, I don't think Dallas is that great either. So,
We're average.
but go ahead.
Each their own.
There's this big thing kind of going on right now with Jerry and Diggs. They kind of gone back and forth a little bit, along with Micah some. They're happy that Micah's at camp, and they don't expect him to be out there like running every drill a million miles an hour. But he's he's stretching basically, and then he kind of holds the dummies, and he said he's trying to be more of a vocal leader. Like, so I can't do that from home. So he's basically doing like a hold in, essentially.
Yeah.
They're trying to make the practice more. The new head coach is trying to basically make it more entertaining, more fun. Like Schottenheimer, he's trying to build a culture. This is his biggest thing, and I've seen a bunch of clips where they're kind of like having some fun at the beginning of practice, some different things that I guess they haven't done there in a while, to try to build more team chemistry.
Yeah.
I know this offseason they said that they went on a bunch of dinners together, all stuff they hadn't been doing there. So I'm hoping Schottenheimer can do something.
Yeah.
I think we're good enough to get third, but we'll see.
I asked you this the other day. Like, what are they waiting for to sign freaking
That's
Micah?
what I was going to say. Go back to that real quick because he doesn't seem very happy. You don't let a player like that go to his fifth year option. Like, it's just, you don't do that. Now, they lost kind of their window there by letting Myles Garrett sign, by letting TJ Watt sign, because they're going to have to pay him over $40 million now.
So now what are they waiting for?
Is he better than Myles
Yes.
Garrett and TJ Watt?
100%.
No way.
100%.
I don't think he's better than TJ Watt.
Younger.
Yeah, but
And
It depends on what you look at. So, like, obviously, pass rush is the biggest deal, right? That's number one. But is TJ Watt as good as Micah is in coverage? Probably
No.
not. I
no,
mean,
probably not.
no.
But
Micah can really cover, like, he could cover a back out of the backfield. Like, he's super athletic. He doesn't do that as often anymore. But, I mean, he's a beast. But, I mean,
But if I'm like building a defense, like I would definitely take TJ Watt over
like
Parsons.
right now at 30, what is he, 33?
TJ Watt's probably 28, 29.
No, he's 30 something, right?
Yeah, I think this is his 6th year in the league.
Like 31.
Let's see.
Yeah, no, he's not in his 30s.
Micah's 25, 26, right?
And I still remember the day that we traded back in the draft when we could have got TJ Watt.
TJ Watt's 30.
Yep.
30, right at 30?
Well,
That's not bad.
he's turning 31 October 11th.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Which still, he's got.
I would take
3 years.
Parsons over Myles Garrett right now. I think he's more
Really?
versatile than because Garrett just can rush the passer. He can't cover.
Drop back and cover.
And TJ Watt can half-ass cover. I
Yeah.
would say.
But
So.
I would agree. I think Micah should be the highest paid defense player. Like, he's freaking good.
Maybe.
But I just don't know what they're waiting for.
They do this
They
every
got
time.
a lot of money out there already. They got
Yeah.
Trayvon Diggs, Dak.
So
they
they're
got
not going to make him the highest paid player.
Jake Ferguson now. I don't. It probably.
Well,
probably will.
He said he said during the season last year on his podcast that he didn't want to be the highest paid defensive player,
Oh, well,
and he said that.
I don't want 10 Burgess when I die either.
Well, and then I don't know if it's changed.
It says
or
here.
what's happened. I don't know if maybe his agent got in his head or if he said, "Yeah, actually, I do want to be the highest paid player." I don't know.
Which I think he should be. But now that, like we said,
That's a
TJ's deal is done, why?
That's a publicist's answer. Of course, he wants to be the highest paid player. He just don't want to piss the fans off because his fans are the ones that listen to the podcast. So, I don't know if he doesn't sign. The likelihood of him going to the Eagles is probably very high. He's from Pennsylvania, or the Steelers possibly too. But they already have T.J. Watt there, and the Eagles will sign him, I think. And didn't he grow up an Eagles fan? If I'm not mistaken, being from Pennsylvania.
He played at Penn State.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he's probably an
I
Eagles fan.
mean, he could be like y'all and be a Cowboys fan. Growing up in Philadelphia and rooting for the Cowboys. Y'all are in Texas rooting for the Packers. So who knows?
But you mean we could be like us and be Packers fans?
No, what I'm saying is like
Being from a home state
Yeah.
and not like
correct.
your home state team.
Yeah, true. I guess it could be. But at that time, we went against the grain because everybody was Cowboy fans. Okay.
You don't think everybody's Cowboys fans in Philadelphia or Eagles fans in Philadelphia? Probably.
Nah, there's Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah,
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh.
Steelers fans.
But we got
Well,
Houston.
one of
too.
the two.
We got Houston.
Who have been pretty successful.
Green Bay, Texas, pretty close to each other. It's all right.
Hop, skip, and a jump, baby.
Yeah, and I'm in all sports. I'm a really big fan of small market teams. Like I like the Bucks, the Pacers, the Spurs. Those smaller market teams. That's what I like. I even like the Oakland A's because they're such a small market that they have going on there. What's that on that Moneyball? He's like, there's rich teams, there's poor teams, there's 50 feet of shit,
And there's us.
and there's us underneath there. So, but no, I think it's great when a small market team does it. And plus, the Packers are probably as far as America's team go, I would say they're second. I mean, the Steelers are up there, the Cowboys are up there.
1A, 1B, 1C.
Yeah, it's close. And the Patriots too, I guess. But
1D, yeah.
They got most of their fans during the Brady era there too. So, but yeah, no, that's going to be interesting. Say they let Micah Parsons walk.
That ain't happening.
What next?
They're going to let him walk.
No, worst case scenario, they'd just trade him. But I don't see Jerry making that bold of a move.
No, I don't either. But like, let's say he does not sign it, or he does get traded.
Yeah.
5 first-round picks.
What do you ask for him in a trade?
5.
Oh, a lot. 4 to 5 first rounders. I would say. Man, I don't know if you get it, but that's your starting asking point.
Oh, no, I'm starting at 6.
Starting at 6.
I'm starting at 6, 7.
Yeah.
I ain't taking less than 5.
As soon as they offer 4, that's when you say 5.
Give me 4 and your quarterback.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
And your HR girl. Give me everyone.
Yeah. But that's the bet that we have right there. How many games till Joe Milton takes Dak's job? It's over under 6.5. It does count too if Dak gets hurt. So if you're gonna take the over, I'll take the over.
oh, you're saying if he gets hurt?
No, I'm saying it doesn't
any
matter.
quarterback in the league.
It doesn't
If they
matter.
if they lose games,
No.
Yeah, if they go 0-6, you don't think they're gonna give Joe Milton, especially if Dak isn't stepping up. Which
if they go 2 and 4,
I think Dak is gonna step up this year. Like, and the Cowboys, like, I hate saying it. Like I've always said, I don't dislike the Cowboys. They're just not my team. Now, Austin hates the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay. The team that I hate the most that I'll never root for is the Steelers. But
Really?
whoa.
now you know how it feels now that Aaron Rodgers went to the Steelers. I've told you this before. We've talked about this. I cannot stand. I never liked the Steelers. But the Cowboys, they added the pieces they need. They added another receiver. They went and signed 2 running backs. They've made moves, and if they can make it fit together, they're going to be really good. Their over/under for wins is the lowest it's been, I think, in 20 years or
A
something.
long time.
Yeah.
What is
So
it?
I think it's 8
8.5?
8 or 7.5. It's one of them.
Yeah.
But I would take. I'm pushing to take the over if I do bet on that. So, and they can do it. They have the pieces, but it's going to be up to Dak. Dak is a streaky quarterback. Would you say? Like if he gets hot, he can stay hot.
He's
But if he gets low, he stays low too.
the best comparison with Dak, honestly, is Justin Herbert. They're great in the regular season and bad in the postseason. I mean, they're very similar to each other.
Well,
The only time Dak's really played bad in the regular season is when he's hurt. That's about it. I mean, and then some big games in the regular season at time.
Big, yeah. I was gonna say like
But
big moments.
The years when
he
he's-
kind of chokes
yeah,
every now and then.
all right, we're running a little far over. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll go through these other camp questions here. Danny Dimes and Anthony Richardson, was that what you mentioned earlier? That's a quarter open competition there.
Yeah. It's
Okay, I
Looking
can
like
see
it's
that.
Danny Dimes, right?
Danny Dimes.
Yeah,
is
Richardson
almost,
hasn't lived up the first 2 years, and plus he's injury prone too. So.
He's still recovering from that shoulder injury.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, dude,
Maybe Danny Dimes was in the wrong situation with the Giants.
that's what I'm saying. And he can run.
Yeah, and from what I understood, Danny Dimes in practice was really good. He just choked in the game. So, and New York's a hard place to play with the wind, the weather. So, maybe he goes to Indianapolis, puts up career years because he's only on a 1-year deal, right?
Yeah.
Look what Sam Darnold did, sign that big deal after having that one great year with the Vikings. So, Spencer Rattler, Tyler Shook, I don't think it matters. They were just showing them too. I don't think it matters which one of them. The Saints are going to have a down year.
They're gonna be awful.
Awful.
Yeah. I think they will get the first pick of the draft this coming up year. Browns QBs. Have we heard anything on the Browns QBs? Who's leaning to what? Who they're
leading?
going to keep?
Yeah,
Who they're going to cut? Or are they going to keep all 4?
I think they're not going to keep all 4.
Listen though, if it turns out like how I think it's going to be, where they cut
Flacco.
Taylor,
Flacco.
no, who's the one they drafted?
Oh, Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel. If they cut him and keep Shador, that's Browns for you. That's I would not be surprised. You draft a guy in the 3rd round, another one in the 5th, but keep the guy in the 5th. So that's such a Browns thing to do.
Wait a minute. Now they can keep all 4 since Quentin Judkins is in jail. Going to go to jail.
Yeah,
Well,
more on him later.
He'll be out of jail soon.
I think they'll keep 3. I think they'll actually probably let Flacco go. Flacco or what's the other one?
Gabriel or
Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett. One of them are going to get
they
cut.
traded for Pickett. They're not going to let Pickett go.
It don't matter. What they trade him for? A 7th-round pick?
Okay.
Conditional pick?
It says right here, quarterbacks Kenny Pickett and Shador Sanders both stood out during team drills. Pickett threw consecutive touchdown passes in low red zone, while Sanders tossed for a trio of scores, including a deep score to wide receiver Luke Flourier. I don't know who that is.
Mike Florier's brother.
Dylan Gabriel received reps with the first-team offense, and Sanders got work with the second-team offense.
Keep them all.
Why not? Why not keep them all? They'll probably keep 3, though.
I think Flacco's gone.
Yeah, probably. It's probably looking that way. When you look at just by the eye test from college to what we see now, I would say Shador's probably the most well-rounded. He can run and he can throw. Dylan Gabriel can do it too, but he's kind of short. He's only like 5'10".
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Pickett, I remember when he was coming out, he had problems with his hands being so small. So,
How do you fix that?
you have somebody hold his burger for him.
Bigger gloves.
You remember that commercial? Let's go to Wendy's and get a Baconator. I got these small hands.
Yeah, these tiny hands.
I'll hold it for you. But that's going to be, we'll see what happens there. Season's inching closer. Russell Wilson was named the starting quarterback for the Giants. I heard Jackson Dart isn't having a very good camp. He's kind of having a welcome to the NFL moment, from what I hear. But it's expected, everybody. Justin Fields carted off due to a toe injury. When I saw that, I was like, oh, we got another Teddy Bridgewater ordeal where his knee blew up or his leg, bone poking through the skin. But he hurt his toe. He was back the next day.
Carted off.
Running around.
Yeah,
Really?
You don't lead with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't lead with that.
It was obviously a clickbait story.
Yeah. Well,
No. He got carted off the field.
He did, but what I'm
For
saying
a fucking toe.
is a dislocated toe. Can you walk
yeah.
with a dislocated toe? Probably not.
oh, I would think so. I mean, you
Doesn't-
can walk with a torn fucking Achilles.
That's
Two
just-
guys can carry you.
Well, yeah. Why do
Why
that?
get get carted off?
Maybe.
You better be dead if you're getting carted off.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. Might have been just clickbait. So, Joe Mixon is out indefinitely. Terry McLaurin is back in camp.
Is
and
he?
Quentin Johnston is looking good at Chargers camp. The savior of the Chargers. If the Chargers go, it's going to be because of this man right here. Quentin Johnston, Texas native. Look him up. He is making some good plays, but then he'll make a lot of good plays, make one bad one, one really bad one.
One bad drop, and
Then just everybody loses their confidence in him. So he's kind of like I guess, on the fritz, I guess you could say, but hopefully he does better this year. I remember he had a game where last year he had 5 drops, I believe. What was it? 5 targets, 5 drops. So, man, a first-round pick. He was so highly touted at a freaking college, too. What was he, the 17th pick of the draft? Somewhere around there? Yeah, so I still believe in him. I think he's good. I think he's a good route runner. He's got the speed. He just needs that confidence up. It could be that terrible quarterback he's playing for down there. So. But anyway, we're going to get to the interview. We'll see you guys on the other side. Listen to it. It's a great one. Coach Alvarez took the time. We want to thank him, and watch out for the Stockdale Brahmas next year. We'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Today we got George West native that comes out first. First coach to ever come on our show. Remember that, Austin?
yes, it was.
Seems like forever ago. Hasn't returned yet. Finally coming back. Okay, I got a theory on why you returned. But anyway, former state champion. Okay, Stockdale Brahma AD head coach Shawn Alvarez. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, how are y'all?
We're going to call this
Doing well.
the return of the Mac. Okay, real quick first. Now, we had a plan going into the Coach Cameron Murray interview. We figured we kind of call you out a little bit, say a couple things about you, how you don't text us back, call us, none of that, and it'll get you on. And look where we are today.
Yeah,
It worked out perfectly. All right.
That was like 10 minutes of that
Yeah,
interview.
we didn't even finish the show last time, and he had already texted me. So it was good. It worked out, man. We had to give you that little push. I felt like you were right there. Like, should I do it? Should I not? But hey, you're here now. You're back. Welcome back. How you been doing?
I'm great, man. I'm glad I'm back. It's like the right time. We're 8 days out of the start of training camp, so I didn't want to, I didn't want to do it too late. Didn't want to do it too early. This is perfect timing. At this time next week, we'll be in the field house getting ready right
Good
now,
deal.
5 o'clock on Sunday.
So how's it looking? How's it looking as far as spring workouts, drills and stuff that you guys are doing?
Yeah, no, we've had a really good off season, spring, off season, spring stuff into summer, and that's really, I was kind of thinking about this. We were driving back from Hutto this morning, and like that's my favorite part of this whole thing is the development process and being able to like work with them. So if you go back to when we got here, it's about a year ago. We got in about this time, maybe like we were here a month, in July last year, but we didn't get to develop them in the off season. We didn't have any opportunity to jump in the weight room or get outside on the track or see a track season or powerlifting season. And so fast forward to where we are now, right out of football, we started all our phases in the off season. We got to watch them grow from like December to like spring break ish. We got into the boot camp stuff, but at the same time playing out like the track season and the powerlifting stuff. We had a really good baseball year in terms of competition and watching those dudes compete, and all of that pushed us into a little bit of a spring ball. We did some spring ball stuff, during the period, and then we got into summer. And with all the UIL rules that allow us to work them in the summer, I felt we got a lot done from like December till now. So that's the fun stuff, watching those kids grow up. I was with a coach that kind of is familiar with our roster. He doesn't coach with us, but he teaches at another school. And he talked about one of our players and how he saw him last week and how like more formed he was and bigger. And he just kind of looked the part. And I'm like, dude, it's cool to be able to see him do that, really, gain strength, get size on him. They got faster. We're like, hey, this kid had a good track year. This kid had a really good powerlifting year. To put it all together, come August 4th. So that's the part that I really enjoy. And we really got to have that going into year number 2.
Gotcha. So they're itching, seeing all that other competition going on. I'm assuming they're itching to get back into football. So it's a
Yeah,
good,
for sure. It's
kind of a good thing. Kind of a good thing. It's coming up close and everything. So, would you say there in Stockdale is football like kind of the biggest sport there in the town? Or y'all? I know your baseball is good there, correct? Aren't they?
Volleyball.
now we had probably our best year in a while. We went to the second round and we lost a very close game to Jordanton that I mean could have gone either way. That was huge for us in our boys program. Football is probably like a popular sport in town. We just won it in volleyball, so we're the state champs in volleyball. So on the girls in that's right now that they're riding high, so they're kind of the queens of the community. But the boys are excited about football getting going as well.
Yeah. You boys can't let them girls show y'all up. All right. All right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big season this year. Gonna happen. So as far as off season goes and everything, you see any shiny new pieces that have kind of come to light a little bit? Any players that you got your eye on as far as underclassmen coming up?
Yes. So with the development process, I mean, we try to break it down as in detail as we can of who we kind of shine the spotlight on and what they need to do. But we've had kids that ran track. Track's kind of our skill position player. We want to extend the offseason into track. And then we tell our offensive linemen we really want y'all to blossom in powerlifting and gain strength. So, Trenton Gordon's our kind of senior leader running back. He had a really good track and powerlifting year. We're excited about him. Ricky Ayala as well, really good powerlifting track seasons. A younger guy coming off the JV, that we're going to eyeball this fall camp is Clayton Arnold. He's an incoming sophomore. We're excited about him and kind of what he can bring to the table. We got some incoming freshmen that have an opportunity to possibly make the varsity roster that we're looking at. Chris Dotson, Joaquin Hernandez, Coy Gann had a really good spring with track and baseball. He competed in track, really good baseball player, kind of our, overall athlete type kid. We can throw anywhere. I thought Calvin West, incoming junior, had a really good spring. I mean, we knew that, he could do something, but he was on the track. He was really competing as hard as he could, and then he plays baseball. Kind of the love for the game of baseball, but the competition in baseball, kind of high and up and down a little bit throughout the year, really kind of taught those guys how to compete, how to like not give up and fight through to the very end. We had a good round one series with no, it was a one gamer with Tidehaven, and we're able to knock them off, and that really like kind of brought out some excitement, confidence in our guys. And I think all of this stuff just ties into getting into the fall. Our offensive line guys, really good powerlifting group and season. Connor Hayaski, John Baca, Jacob Martinez, those guys, they competed well in powerlifting. Some of them got to regionals. And so all of that, we're just able to apply it to football. So we are excited about all of those players. But really just the fact that we got to do it, dude, like we missed that last year.
Mm-hmm.
And so the fact that we got them in the weight room, we ran a program and we developed our program around them and then really pushed them towards track and pushed them towards powerlifting. It kind of geared us into summer and now into fall camp. So we've had a good 6-7 months with them for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of like a coach's dream is to hope all your athletes run track. With the workouts and competition there. I feel like that's everywhere is a real hard push to run track. Coy Gain, that name sounds really familiar. I think that kid was the one that went beast mode last year at the game we went, which we had a great time at. Thank you for inviting us to that. He was a sophomore last year, correct? And
yes,
possibly dark horse to win the MVP of the district. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but I mean, that kid was a great athlete. I'm sure you're expecting a lot from that kid this year.
Yeah, Coy's gifted with some talent. He's very talented. He can kind of do whatever he really wants to do. He can play any position on offense and defense. He plays safety for us. We've looked at him a little bit this spring at playing a little quarterback, and we got him at running back, kind of a natural running back. He can catch. He had a really good 7-on-7 season-ish. We had some kind of league games with Nixon and Luling and Navarro and Marion. He did really well there. We went to a state qualifier in Port Isabel, and he excelled there as well. The thing that we're excited about is him being able to lead. I think the guys lean on him a lot in terms of his leadership. So he had a really good month of June. It was really where we concentrated on all of them in June. We knew that July was going to be kind of hit or miss, up and down with the schedule, and there's vacations and
summer.
Kids are scattered around camps and church camps. So we wanted to really spotlight June. I thought he had a really good June. He's also a big rodeo guy. Like he can rope.
Oh, wow.
And he's good at it. So it's he's one of those dudes that like he just gets on and can do whatever he wants. So, we're kind of challenging him to like be a leader, hey, lead the defense. He's the back end free safety, running back. I know how that is, James, kind of being able to work coverages and find the football and run fit.
Quarterback of the defense there.
Exactly. we have high expectations for him back there. And then on offense, just wherever we put him, we do expect him to kind of shine and do his thing. And he's really good. He can catch the ball. He can run the ball. We're working on his throwing mechanics to see if that will help us. But really just that athlete mindset. But tons of potential. Dude has a ton of it. And thankfully, he had a really good sophomore season, kind of a breakout year. He was the special teams player of the year in the district. We're hoping for more his junior year. Definitely going to drive him out of his comfort zone, really push him as hard as we can. But the beauty of it, we got 2 more years with him. So it's pretty exciting for us.
Awesome. Natural athlete there. That's crazy. Rodeo.
Yeah.
Rodeo. A lot of these kids nowadays are doing a lot of rodeo stuff.
Legit like Roper. Like he can head and heel. I mean, I think kind of been around it a little bit, watching it. And y'all are the same way. So
we need to hook him up with old Stetson Garza. That's what we need to do from George West.
He's
Team him up, baby.
He's no Cody Gary.
Oh, there we go. A little name drop there. Cody Gary, huh?
There you go, Cody. You're
Yeah.
the star.
I think we mentioned Cody Aguirre one every 10 episodes, I
Yeah.
would say. Something like that.
Never had him on.
Yeah, no. That's great, though, Coach. That's good. It seems like you guys are excited. We're looking at the Dave Campbell magazine. Says it has y'all to place fourth in the district, which does make playoffs, but to hell with the Dave Campbell magazine. You never know what's going to happen when it comes to that. So, any thoughts on that? Or are you kind of just taking it? You're going to take it day by day, game by game kind of thing.
I mean, I think like everybody, you get excited to read it. Obviously, Coach White's, he fills me in on a lot of it, and you go back and you listen to some of these guys, Nick Saban, Bill Belichick, talking about rat poison, Mac Brown. The kids all got their hands on it. I get it. The pros make their picks and they study. It is fun to read. Then if you remember the Last Dance when Jordan talked about he took all that stuff as fuel. Like Jordan liked it and liked to read and all the haters and the doubters, and then he'd go into practice, work his butt off. I enjoy reading it. I enjoy, kind of studying and seeing the cover boy stuff. Definitely don't take it for any value. And our kids were on a big old group with about 25 of them, and they all shared some stuff from it. And I just told them, guys, like the bottom line is we just got to get to work. Doesn't matter where they pick us. It's kind of like every day. I mean, we have an opportunity to get better. We've tried to really use it in groups. I mean, we started with like our intro phase in December. Like we got to get something out of December. And then we went on Christmas break. We came back. We went into phase 1, like a 3x2 split, 3 days inside, 3 days out, or 2 days outside. And we said, okay, we got to develop here and really focus on strength and some speed development. Then we went into our boot camp phase, and we were like I like laser focus on discipline. Like we hadn't seen them, so some of this stuff was all new to us. How they were going to respond to it. They loved boot camp. We did a little bit different station type stuff with some battle ropes, and then we had our typical sugar weights. Great mat room, and I mean like our mat room really like we got a lot out of it from March all the way to like the end of June. So that was good for us. And then we went into phase 3 where we were doing like 7-on-7 football, a little bit different weight room style, but just kind of change the routine for them. I thought we got something out of it there. And then into summer, we continued it into the summer phase of like, hey, June, let's get a lot out of June. We were outside speed development, always maintaining weight room. So we did speed development, we did footwork, we did conditioning and mat drills. And we did that the whole month of June, which is now leading us to August 4th. So, my message to them last week was with the magazine coming out, all the predictions and all the professionals talking about it, like it's always just about us. Like we can't read it and go, ooh, they got us 4th.
Yeah.
And pay attention to it. Or, oh, hey, we deserve 1st or 2nd and let it get in our head. Let's just go to work, on the 4th. Let's get better every single day. Let's make us better. So that's always been my thing. Is it exciting to know it's coming? Sure. I think if you're mature enough, and I told him this, Thursday, I'm like, some of you guys get it as athletes and can use it. You understand it. Some of you aren't developed there yet, like mentally. So don't take it for face value and go, oh, we're better than this. Let's get better. Let's find a way to get better.
Use it as a challenge.
Yeah, for sure. So that's where we're at, in a week. Like we just got to get better, August 4th to August 5th, 5th to 6th. We get to the first scrimmage. Hey, what are we going to try to get out of that one? Moving into our second and then into those games. And we literally take it that way. Like, I'm like, guys, we can compete and find a way to improve every week. So let's focus there. But it is exciting. At least they gave us a nod at 4th and, we've got a shot to get in the playoff bracket and make a run. We'll see what happens.
I was thinking about it. Is that kind of like, being that it comes out once a year, is that kind of like the most exciting, thing for high school football kids, as far as anticipation, I guess?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it is. I mean, obviously known as the Bible, but, honestly, like the kids aren't, even like y'all, we're 10 years apart, all of y'all and me. Like when I was in school, it was like the real deal. Like we had it. I know Seth has like every copy of it from when we were in school. But that was like print. You could go to the store, wait for it to be out somewhere, whoever was selling it. It's not, now you can be an insider and get online and kind of read about some of that stuff. I think the magazine is kind of, maybe an older crowd. I don't know if the boys, a 15-year-old sophomore is like, can't wait, it's on the rack, but I know they pay attention to it.
Yeah,
People screenshot it, send it to them, or,
got you.
I don't think it's near as popular what it used to be in terms of the actual print,
Yeah.
buying the mag.
Well, you tell the Fade or Follow podcast got some finishing first in the district. All right, we need to start our own magazine. Okay, they don't have to worry about that Dave Campbell man. There's probably just a bunch of fucking nerds behind their computer anyway. So, I mean, I ain't worried about it. They shouldn't worry about it either. Sorry about that.
I was reading it right now, and it said you were a virgin until you were in college. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah, I'm down with
Like,
JC.
how did they get that info?
Down with JC, brother. I don't know what that was. I don't know where he got off on that. I just came out of nowhere, right?
It's in the book. It's in the book.
Oh, apparently that's the Bible too. So who knows? But yeah, no, I wouldn't worry about it either. I mean, I think they had George West finishing like second to last in their district last year, and they won that district. So I mean, it's just I don't know. It is exciting for them. I like it. Everybody likes how it is. I guess it's a chance to kind of prove it wrong or prove it right to see what happens as far as that goes. But I mean, lots of teams to look out for. You never know what can happen. Anything happens on Friday night.
Sure.
So,
But speaking of that, though, like
just like any game, what's cool about the magazine is the cover boy stuff.
yeah,
Like, reading all those kids that are, each classification has one cover boy. So, those are the guys that go on to the next level, and they might shine on Saturdays and Sundays. So that's pretty neat to kind of learn about some of those players.
yeah, I got you.
But,
Okay.
hey, speaking of this magazine, I see y'all's first games against Marion, and they're actually ranked 25 over here. It's like, does that give y'all any extra oomph?
But they were ranked 25, and I think what they go 4-6 last year,
5-7?
5-7 last year.
Does that give y'all any extra oomph to start the season? Like, hey, they're ranked 25. Let's knock them off.
Yeah, it's again like I was just creating a scouting, like we're gonna go scout scrimmages starting August 14th, and they're obviously on our radar to go look at them first. I know it says that they're gonna have a ton of speed. Marion's always had athletes, like they got kids there. They just hired a new coaching staff. We got to see them a little bit 7-on-7 league. They got some good-looking kids. They were fast. I mean, they're kind of slinging around and can throw and catch it. That was our first game last year. I'll be honest, I was freaking out when they showed up. I'm like, dang, dude, look at their trailer, look at 2 buses. Worth the kids. I thought we played a really, really good game, and we ended up beating them. And I thought we beat a good football team. Mm-hmm. They struggled early on, and they started picking it up late in the season, went to the second round. They're 3A Division I. Their enrollment's a lot bigger. Our enrollment's probably down from where we're at in the last snapshot 2 years ago. But it would be cool to beat a bigger school again. But it's definitely not going to be easy. I know Coach White used to say this all the time when we were in Kennedy together, that there's not
Coach White is Dustin, by the way.
Yeah. There's no handout. Like every game's a big game, and we don't get to give you something to say we're going to win this week. So would it be good for us to knock off a top 25 team? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But it's not going to be easy. I think they are, going to be good. New coaching staff, new excitement, probably in that, athletic department right now. Community, they're excited about them and what they're doing. So, again, week by week, let's find a way to get better Monday, getting ready for the first scrimmage, and then, kind of get some eyes on who we got coming, and then take it from there.
Since they're 25, if you guys knock them off, I guess that makes y'all 25, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way it goes, right?
Some, ranking poll, right? Like we might deserve that.
I thought that was kind of strange, being 5-7 and being 25. Must have a lot of, I guess, underclassmen coming back. So
and that's 3A D1. So I mean, that obviously 2 divisions, but they got them ranked at which they weren't bad last year. I mean, making that run to the second round, I was like, dang, they turned it on late.
Yeah,
is what happened. They started winning games late, so they were figuring it out.
Okay. Last thing from me, I got to bring this up though. Coach Mura took his job there at the Darren Luis. Long time assistant coach of yours. Tell me about him. Tell him what you're missing What?
Yeah,
not
no,
missing, but with what he leaves, what he takes with him. That you want to kind of make up for there.
he 7 years. Well, let's see, we're in Cuero, 5 in Kennedy, 1 here. I think that was always one of his goals. He wanted to be a AD, head football coach.
Mm-hmm.
I think he started out at a really good spot. Not too big, not too small, not, in terms of the job. Louise has always, had some athletes kind of, high and low, their success, traditional, win-loss stuff. But I don't know. The biggest thing about Coach Murray is like, I was the trust and the loyalty that was built. He knew exactly how we wanted the program to go. A lot of the stuff that we did or what we do came from him, and just kind of sharing ideas on how to make it work. The kids really like gravitate to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a magnet when it comes to athletes. He did a hellacious job with powerlifting. Like,
oh yeah, you
our
can tell.
powerlifting programs at both schools were really good. We competed. We knew why we were doing it, and then it's always good to like do something and win. And we were regional champions in Kennedy and getting to at the state level. We were always well represented there. Same thing here. We got in here and took a big load to regionals, and then went to a state. So it's really that constant that we had. That was strong for us. But him leaving, I mean, one, we're excited for him, we're proud of him,
Mm-hmm.
And I think I think it's a testament to all of us. I mean, Coach White, myself, Coach Martin, Coach Linhart, Coach Strawby, all the guys that were with us, we're all a part of kind of raising him, growing him to get to this point, and now it's on him. I don't have any doubt he's going to do a great job. But everybody was a little bit of a hand to get him to the part of his career that he's at right now. So, I am going to miss the fact that, Bam, if I wasn't around or he could run the program easily, I knew exactly that he knew what was expected and what we wanted done. And then that ball of energy that he brought, whether, wherever it was. So that's the stuff that's going to be hard to replace for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, he said he was going to miss all the ass chewings, all the late nights. He said you worked his fingers to the bone.
Yeah.
Told us a lot of stuff off camera. So I don't know if he kind of felt the same or not. But I said I'm going to start a fake beef with y'all too. So I think y'all should schedule a scrimmage. I really do. It'd be pretty.
We're
pretty
trying.
cool.
He won't. We're trying to formulate a 2026.
Ooh, call him out. Call him out on it. We're gonna go. We got to see that game. Anyway, okay.
There was a lot of healthy arguing. It was healthy.
Right, Coach White? It made both of y'all better. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. What is it called? Constructive criticism is what they call it these days.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Go ahead, Dustin.
So, kind of with him leaving, who's, just for anybody that doesn't know, who's coming in to replace him?
Dustin White.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, honestly, we have a really good coaching staff. And I was thinking about that, before we started, like, and you watch all this stuff right now on TV, and as college football's getting to start, the NFL's coming, and you think about all these guys that are taking over new programs. I'm sure like anywhere at the high school level as well. But we were able to do a really good job of finding good coaches. We did replace, a few. We have, Coach Miller's our assistant head coach, our defensive play caller. He's coming back for year number 2. Coach Windland is our defensive coordinator. He's kind of the assistant to Coach Miller. He's coming back for year number 2. And then myself coming back for year number 2. But we picked up Coach Ramos is our offensive coordinator. He's coming from Navarro. We picked up Coach Marrero. Him and Coach Mayo, another guy, Coach Mayo, they were at Crown College in Minnesota coaching some small D3 ball. And then we got Coach Moore is coming on, assistant football. He's going to be our head basketball coach. We also added Coach Sizdek. He's right out of college in South Dakota, north of South Dakota, literally right off the football field, played in Navarro. He actually played for Coach Holt, or he was around Navarro when Coach Holt was there. And then we got a guy that's been teaching for us He's been on our campus working for the district, Coach Heathco. But here's what we got out of our staff. We got like a lot of like mature, responsible coaches that are passionate about football. Even though the two guys that are coming from Crown, they're actually like 0-year high school coaches, but they really just like football. Coach Heathco's been kind of wanting to do it. He got an education late. He really enjoys football, right? Like the game of football, being able to coach it. Coach Ramos
Hell yeah.
has a lot of experience with our offense, right? Obviously, slot T based, A-set stuff. He's been around it at Navarro and at Port Isabel. So he comes with like some like intense like passion, not just for the game, but for our offense. So I'm extremely excited, about him, being able to work with him.
Dude, I'm getting
It's
pumped
all
up
day,
over
every
here.
day.
I'm getting
Coach,
pumped
you
up,
know
man.
how it is. Like sometimes I can't turn it off.
That's
Like,
Texas football right there.
I don't know how to just say, hey, we're going to go to bed at 11. And he's into that. Like I'm like, dude, like, man, I'm lucky that, we'll be on the phone for 2 hours talking about like the 200 series. I'm like, dude, or like how we're going to practice like into pods and group. So that's the best part. I really enjoy that these guys are like really into the game. We could probably sit and talk forever, all of us in a meeting. We start tomorrow morning, and I'm like amped up, like hell yeah, like we're getting into this thing. We got handbooks ready. We're going to start football. Staff meeting tomorrow, and to know that we got 8 other guys that are really on the same thinking wavelength of the roster and the scheme and the practice schedule and like the idea and how we're going to get 50 players developed, not just for 25 but moving into 26. So those are the names that we got, but we got some really good coaches. I just like their ability to own the assignment, to be responsible, to do their job, and to do it with passion. The kids enjoy them. Like again, like me not being able to turn it off. Like I got guys that I can lean on. I asked 2 of them to find out where one of the schools that we might go watch scrimmage. Like, hey, find out where they're scrimmaging. 15 minutes later, they had answers for me.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, dude, like they're just into it as well. I think when you have that staff cohesiveness, that everybody's on the same page, it's real. It's easier to really apply it to the kids. To go like, hey man, we start practice at midnight on August 4th. They're ready to go. Like they're not going to be dragging. So I'm pumped, really pumped about them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Only got a couple more weeks. You'll get back on the field there.
7 days.
7 days.
We're ticking right now. I actually got a countdown on my phone. I'll give you the exact number of one training camp. 7 days, 6 hours, and 39 minutes.
It just stays on your home screen?
On the field. Stays on
He
the
does that
phone,
He does that every year.
Right. Dedication right there. Hey, can't ask for anything better.
Yeah. Y'all are doing Midnight Madness this year, right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Is it going to be kind of like a community event? Is or is it just more of like a practice, or is the community invited to that? Or
we're gonna have band, cheer, DJ, videographer.
Just like back in George West.
We're gonna blow it up. We're gonna try to. I've never done it, so I've just called and reached out to a bunch of people that I know have done it. I want to get like fire and police involved, but it's like we're around a neighborhood, so I don't want to make it too loud where everybody's like, shut up, turn it down kind of thing. But actually the boys last year requested this. So when we got in, they're like, Coach, can we do Midnight Madness? I thought it was a little too late. So I said, look, let's do it next year. And it was kind of the junior class. And now those guys are seniors. And I'm like, dude, we're going to do it. And so they're fired up about it. But we are going to have our band out there. Our cheerleaders are going to be out there. Then we got a DJ coming in. We were taking requests yesterday for songs that they want to hear throughout the practice. So, by rule, we can start as soon as it turns Monday, August 4th. So that's at 12:01 a.m. So we'll be on the field, little pre-practice talk, amp them up a little bit, and then get out there and get going with the practice script.
Hell yeah.
I know you had kind of mentioned some of the players, but like kind of more, I guess, position specific. I'm just kind of thinking in my head like who's they're replacing. I know the tight end really stood out last year. who's good for y'all in the passing game. Who's maybe a couple names to watch to take over that position, or somebody else that can kind of give you that role that guy had last year?
Yeah, so our tight end, and I'm glad he kind of stood out. I really wish that Corbett Cowie could have played. We could have had him for 4 years. He was a really just natural athlete. I mean, I know you remember this, James, when you that senior year of yours, how like great of a year you had that year. That's how Corbett was this year. Like he was just good. And I remember we had him at swingman. Our tight end went down. We needed a tight end. And I just walked up to Cowie and I said, hey, dude, you mind? You're going to have to play some strong end. He's like, Coach, whatever I got to do. And that position is critical because we run so much strong side stuff that the tight end lives in a lot of like one-on-one blocks.
Yeah.
And so you want like a developed, strong, physical athlete there. He fit that mold. He made himself into that. You want a guy that can run and inside release and perhaps run a pass route. He was able to do that, and he made catches when we needed him to. So the position's important, and so now we got to replace it. But I'll tell you, Jamari Green was our backup tight end last year, number 10, played DN for us. He has had a phenomenal offseason. Good. Intro phase 1, phase 2, boot camp, into phase 3 and into summer. He has found a way to get better every single like phase, week, day. That kid's gotten better. He's running better. He can catch. His confidence higher. He ran track. He lifts his butt off. He's there. He's in the moment in the weight room. But what I'm noticing right now, month of June, our little sprinkles of days in July, he's becoming a leader. Mm-hmm. And so like he's talking more. He's breaking it out louder. Even on our group text stuff, he gave us like this text 2 days ago. And everybody was like, man, Jump, man, you gave me goosebumps. And he was talking about something his uncle told him about effort. So that's the kid we got going into that spot right now. Awesome. On paper, we've repped him there since April, and it's no secret. He fits the mold. Really good athlete. I think that kid's going to have a breakout year across the board. He's a senior. He's a good football player. He's a good basketball player. He's kind of one of those guys just kind of developing late, kind of like what you had that year, James, your year. Like, I think Jamari Green's going to have a really, like, standout senior year. Really good.
That was 20 years ago for people that don't know.
It was a, like,
cell phones barely just got invented.
Like, the fact that you intercepted that many balls. Like,
well, sometimes you get lucky,
James's hat barely fits him now. Don't make his head any bigger.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Trying to stay humble here. I'm getting goosebumps now. He's talking about me over here.
I remember that year. I'm like, dude, but it can happen. I mean, you didn't play like your junior year, right?
Yeah, no, I played all 4 years. Just nobody noticed either. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Nobody cared. So
quarterbacks didn't even see you.
I got a couple murals in my house. You want me to put it up in your locker room?
Yeah.
Remember this guy? He was good for 1 year. Hey, just let him know it's better to be lucky than kind of in the middle sometimes. So anyway,
yeah.
Anymore? Yeah. Then his quarterback is kind of still open, or a couple guys fighting for it.
We have good problems, is what we got. They're not problems. They're good problems. Like we got, and that's kind of our everyday conversations, our roster and our depth chart, right? Like who goes where. Again, we've had a lot of kids that had a lot of good work this offseason. Calvin West played on JV last year, got good quality reps on JV. And you know how it is that those are good. That helps develop you as a player, right? And so that dude got those reps, and we told him, you got to have a good offseason, got to run track. He did it, played baseball, learned how to compete. Where do we put him, right? Like that's the questions that we're going to get answered when we start training camp. Coy Gann, kind of natural athlete, track guy, again, great baseball guy. Where do we put him? Like, how are we going to work this thing out? Trenton Gordon, like another good player in the backfield. Ricky Ayala, Trey Miller, Josh Hathaway, Andrew Castillo, Jamari Green. We have a good amount of cast members. It's really now going to be on us as coaches to continue the development into the camp, and then really get some good eval scrimmage number 1 versus Ingram Tom Moore, and then say, okay, let's start, developing a deeper plan. We go into Lidl on a Thursday and say, hey, let's try this package, but do we have anything set? No. Do we have ideas? Yes. Have we worked different groups in the summer? Absolutely. Thankfully, we don't play Monday. August 29th, we play Marion, and we want to compete at a high level and, try to be successful that night. But we really ultimately are preparing for our district schedule when we get to YMLA, first district game. We want to kind of have it all ready to go by then. But we are continuing to evaluate, observe all of them in every inch of the way. Like, everything they're doing matters, and who's going to play where. We don't have that locked down yet.
Good. But those are good problems to have. That you mentioned that.
Really good problems.
Yeah, very good. Austin, you got a question? Or are you just going to sit on your phone the whole time?
Speaking of district play, our rivalry with Three Rivers, right?
Sure.
Do y'all have the same thing with Poth now? Like,
yeah,
you've been there 2 years? Because when I lived in Poth, all I heard was, I fucking hate Stockdale. Stockdale sucks. Everything to do with Stockdale.
We got the better Polacks, is what they're saying.
It is.
Not a racial term, is it?
I think rivalries are fun. George West Three Rivers. We didn't get to play Three Rivers when I was in school, so it was George West Orange Grove. There's a ton all over the state that, that's probably cool stuff for y'all to follow.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in Cuero, it was Cuero Yoakum. Big rivalry game, second week when I was there. When I was in Kennedy Carn City, that was a big game. And Coach Wright, remember those? Those were good games, fun games we got to coach in. Then we started kind of developing one in Kennedy with Three Rivers. Of like, hey, we don't like, they don't like us, we don't like them. And I don't think it's anything bad to create a rivalry. Sometimes some people like to say, oh, it's just that y'all don't like it or y'all are developing that. No matter what, the Stockdale Poth, the two towns, the two schools, they are rivals, right? We want to beat each other in everything. And that's been its way for 100 years, right? Like we're what, like 15, 18 miles away. Every sport that we play, one of the two schools is trying to beat the other. So there is a rival with Poth. It's been around for a long time in all sports. Poth has done a really good job of developing into a really competitive program across the board. You talk about all the sports that we competed in UIL and one in powerlifting. They're good in all of those, right? There's no hiding that. They've done a really good job over many, many years to develop that thing. We're developing our program as well. And we're trying to compete at a high level in everything. Girls side, boys side, we want to be competitive in all. And I think when you talk about competition and you're going to play and practice, it's important that you want to try to win. So yes, we want to beat, try to beat everybody in everything that we do. So that there is a rival, whether it be in volleyball, whether it be in football with them. They don't want to lose to us, and we don't want to lose to them. Again, I mean, we're trying our butt off to make our program, as good as the top in the state right now, all of them. And so in volleyball, we're the defending state champions. I'm sure people are going, we want to get to the Stockdale level. In football, Poth is ranked in the top 25 right now. We respect that, and we're going to have to work even harder to be able to compete against them. But they are good, and there is a rival. Absolutely.
You know what I think? You mentioned the Kennedy Three Rivers rivalry. I think it was kind of your thing, George West Three Rivers rivalry. You never got to play him, so you kind of sparked that rivalry.
Well,
which hey, I mean, it works. If it works, it works, right?
That first year, and you remember this, Coach White, we played them twice.
Yeah.
I mean, it was our fifth game, and then it was our first round playoff game. And I thought, man, our kids, for as fast as when we got in, I thought we competed very well versus them year number one. And then we played them every year after that. It was like there was one constant. It was Three Rivers. So it became something, it was fun.
That's when Dustin got real hyped up against Three Rivers, like every game. It's like,
we're still looking to get Dustin back into coaching, so we'll talk to you about that. I'll talk to you about that on camera. So we're trying to figure it out. But hey, we didn't get to talk to you whenever you had left Kennedy to go to Stockdale. So how's the family and how are you liking it there? Since we didn't get to talk to you about it.
It's great, dude. It really has been. And I know, I think in coaching sometimes you build relationships with a lot of people. We were in Kennedy for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of good things happen in Kennedy for us, not just me or not just the job or the coaches, but for my family, for Yvette and the boys and the kids, everybody. Those good things happen there. It is sometimes hard to, end or kind of break off and distance a relationship. Kennedy was a good place. They were good to us and we were good to them. And the opportunity came about to come here. We did our homework and I leaned on Coach White a lot during those times. And it happened so fast. But I felt it was the best move for myself professionally, for Yvette and the boys. And so we made the jump. I think Kennedy can and will do great things. We left it in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
And they hired their coaching staff and they made the playoffs, in 24 and are going to continue to get better.
Yeah.
I didn't once look back and go, man, I could have, should have, you know what? We did what we could there. And I thought it was good. It was set up for Coach Jackson. And those guys did a really good job. When we got here, we got here so fast. But what's really cool about this place is, one, they embraced all of us, right?
Yep.
And we came in really fast with new ideas, and we had to hit the ground running. But everybody was behind us, from the superintendent, administrators, to the board, to the community, was like backing us. We got to really, like, we had some success year one in all sports. All of our sports made it to the next level or represented us in the next round, besides our softball team. And we made it a point to fix that. We want to be better in softball, but now that we've set the bar, it's like everybody's goal is to give it even better. And so the towns embraced us and all of our crazy ideas and what we want to do. And I never like to say me, it's a team of us.
Mm-hmm.
And we have done a ton in 1 year in Stockdale in terms of done, like we're doing all kinds of stuff. But I'll tell you the best thing, they've opened up their everything to Yvette and the boys. But honestly, dude, we got really good kids. We do. Our kids are good. We don't have a ton. We're not in 3A Division I numbers right now.
Yeah.
But we got good. The ones that are here that are competing, we got good kids. We got really good parents. Mm-hmm. Our parents have supported every crazy idea we've had. They've said, let's do it. Let's do it. We got you. Hey, coach, we'll be there. Hey, we're going to help out. So for me as the athletic director, head football coach, to all the assistant coaches, I mean, that's a formula for success. There hasn't been anything that we've tried to do. No one said we can't do that. Our volleyball team is going to play a tournament in Florida, and I'm sure, I've told Coach White we need to get Coach Gonzalez on this thing, and she can talk about it more. But nobody was like, no, don't do it. When I approached the superintendent, said, hey, sir, what do you think about this? And here's the layout. This is the plan. He said, Coach, let's do it.
Yeah.
So we have so much really true support here that puts us in a position to be successful. And it really comes kind of down to us.
Yeah.
We got to really coach our butt off. And so, but that's a challenge. And I think every coach should want to do that. Go, man, we got good kids. We got good parents. Now we got to coach our butt off. And so we're there. We're 7 days and 6 hours away. It's time. Year two, I'm very optimistic. Excited that we have a chance to get better, mm-hmm. and in terms of development, you look at it from a coach standpoint, we as a whole have done that. And I'm talking about an off season. I'm talking about developing kids, track, powerlifting, competing at high in all the other sports, hiring. That's a big deal. That's a responsibility of myself to go, hey, parents, I'm going to do my best to bring in the best coaches. And I think we checked that off. We're like, yes, we got that done. So now we got to go coach. Awesome. So the transition, the move's been really good. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And change is good sometimes for towns like that coming in, and as far as changing things up like that. As long as you got their support, hey, You can't argue with that.
Sure.
One thing you mentioned there, Coach White, he leaned on you a lot, man.
Yeah.
He leaned on you a lot, and you walked out on him.
He's getting all emotional now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need you when you go to bed tonight, think about that.
Rethinking life.
Think about that. How much he leaned on you there. So, anyway. Is there any other question?
Getting back in.
I had one from we were talked about kind of pre-show, the coaching school. Who are some of the big names this year? Some of the guys y'all listened to, or maybe picked up something that you can add a wrinkle to the offense or defense, maybe special teams.
Yeah,
he just wants you to mention Stark. That's why.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's like, oh yeah.
We try to get as much as we can out of coaching school in the lectures. Like, there's a lot going on. So, and you remember how it is. I make like little packets and say we're all going to this. But a lot of, like, we went to this, I walked into this one. It was building a consistent winner. It was a guy out of Jayton, 6-man, but just like the routine of his program, you know, he talks about that they've been real successful lately, like making it to the state championship. But he talked about the weight room. He talked about relationships. He talked about starting it with the younger groups. And I'm like, okay, we're following that blueprint. Mm-hmm. We got to hear the FBS coaches talk, all of them, all the Division I guys from the state of Texas. That's always really cool to kind of hear their thoughts on all the new rules and what's happening in NCAA with NIL and the transfer portal and all that stuff and how it's trickling down into high school and kind of our responsibility and what we need to do. And so that's neat to hear that for about an hour and a half. We got to walk in. Well, we all went to a lecture from Coach Wilson. I think it was Ken Wilson. He's a linebackers coach at TCU. It was really good tackling, common one language in terms of defense. We got some ideas we're going to talk about tomorrow. Warming up, like practice warm up as a team, y'all remember the old ICB&T with Coach Davenport, Coach Holt?
Oh yeah.
Kind of doing stuff like that as a group. He talked about why they do it and how they incorporate tackling every day, every player, quarterbacks, linemen, everybody is tackling. So we got a lot out of him. I mean, like, he was really good. We went to hear the receivers coach from UTSA. We got some good blocking stuff from him, and he kind of open sets. And then at the very end, Coach Sark at UT gave another like really powerful like culture, chat, lecture, talk about what he's done at UT, and he builds a lot of that stuff off of their GPA, and he shows the data of how UT's GPAs, their football team's GPAs grown, and their success has grown on the field, and all of that, that's his recruiting, that's the strength stuff, that's all their development, and then football, and he ties it all back into how much better they are, like how they're recruiting better dudes and guys that are locked in on the academics as well. So it was good to hear those guys. We learned a lot and be able to. I actually went to the Tasso first day. Tasso had like a rules lecture kind of deal, and it's neat to hear. Like right now, stimming in football it's real like delicate, being able to pre-snap move on defense. And I stayed back and asked a bunch of questions like, can we not? We heard 4 different versions of this rule last year. How are y'all going to define that to us in a game if we move pre-snap? But interesting stuff, the way they're settled in on the rule and what we can and can't do basically. So I think we got a lot out of coaching school. And obviously ending with Sark's school. I'm a big Sark fan. I think he does a really good job with the culture of UT. So that was fun for us.
Oh, Murrah said you only like Sark because he wins.
The president-elect of the association is Coach Brent Davis from GP. So that's like the second Region 7 from our area that's been elected into that position. So that was pretty neat also for him to get that deal.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We don't want to hold you too long, but as far as expectations next year, what do you want the kids to get out of the program next year going into it?
Yeah, year 2 is kind of always that, like, that's that true test year, right? Like year 1, you're in your honeymoon phase, and everybody's like, man, fist pumping, and
Like,
all
it'll be all
excited.
right. We got a while, kind of
Yeah,
type thing.
front of the stage kind of thing. Year two, and I was honest, with them early. I said, look, we need an off season. We need 3 off seasons to get this thing going. And so we've able to execute that. Like we had a good off season in terms of expectations. I really, and I tell the players this: we got to get better each week. And I think if we can do that, and we've done that the month of June, July, we knew we were going to be a little bit vacant. We start August 4th. The energy's picking up. The kids are excited. We're ready to get people back in the building. Little things, we've changed the helmet color. We got us a new little road uniform. The guys are excited about that stuff.
What is the helmet color?
We went Nike purple. Like it's that kind of like
TCU,
not shiny, but like
TCU
if you look
purple.
at LSU, do what?
TCU, kind of.
Not TCU's in Kansas State. It's like LSU in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, but we did that.
Do their purple. Okay.
So I really just want to focus on us continuing to develop, become better football players, and find a way to get better versus Ingram, get better versus Lytle, compete as hard as we can versus Marion. See what the outcome is. I think we got a really good roster. We're not real. There's not a lot of us. We're not gonna be able to carry like 35 on varsity.
Mm-hmm.
But I will be honest, the kids that we got work their butt off. They love playing football. They love the part of trying to become a better football player, and it's going to be on us now. So a lot of things are getting checked off right now. I definitely want us to find ways to just grow,
Gotcha.
to get better. From last year to this year, from last week to this week, from yesterday to today. So, and I think we're doing it, for sure right now. So
hell yeah.
See what happens at the end of it all to 10 games.
So what I got from that was 10-0. 10-0.
Yeah.
I got next year. All right.
Everybody, every coach, hey, let's go 10-0.
Take it as a challenge. Okay.
We do. I mean, we every team that we play, we definitely can compete with. Like,
hell yeah.
We feel like our roster and our players are good enough versus those 10 games.
Hell
for
yeah.
sure. And we'll concentrate on 10. We get thrown into the bracket, we'll see what happens there. But Coach White and I have been talking about this for, a month. 3A Division II is very competitive. I mean, there's six teams ranked in the top 25. I think Rice Consolidated might make 7 actually. Okay. They're number 25, but it's Lexington, Tidehaven, Van Vleck, Poth, Blanco,
East Bernard,
Rice Consolidated, and East Bernard. Yep, East Bernard.
Damn.
There's 7 Region 4, Division 2, 3A D2 ranked in the top 25.
Well, it's gonna be a good playoff bracket.
Yeah, it's
That's a horrible.
So
it's
we gotta
horrible.
be our best.
Well, they're going to be good games.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Sure. I mean, it's a very good division to kind of follow along and kind of keep track of because all these teams are good. We watched East Bernard, or we played East Bernard, Rice. We saw Tidehaven in 7-on-7. Like they're not those teams are good.
Yeah.
Lexington, they got a lot coming back. Blanco, they got a new coach. I think they're going to be running probably a little bit of A-set slot T guys coming from Liberty Hill. They're going to be good. They were good last year. Van Vleck's always got talent. They're putting that stuff together. I think Tidehaven played in the finals last year. Poth has been competitive for a few years now. They're good. Rice, we saw Rice. They hosted the first qualifier that we went to in May. I mean, they're athletic. And y'all know that. Y'all played Rice, several times. They're good. Rice Consolidated has always had good athletes. So our hands are full. Mm-hmm. But the good thing is we got a shot. We got good players as well. We're just going to have to find a way to again, get better because the competition is not shabby. They're good. Everybody's good.
Hell yeah. Okay, I wasn't going to get you out of here. Wasn't going to let you get out of here without asking you this. So, first round of the playoffs last year. Y'all drop it to George West.
Yeah.
Now, what was your thoughts on that? Were you like, I wouldn't rather it be anybody else, or were you kind of more pissed off about it?
Well,
speak your mind. Don't give no political correct answer.
This is like year 15 for me, or 16, one of them. I've never ever coached against George West, and obviously I'm like y'all. Like I do cherish those moments playing there. I am very proud to be from there and call that, home and where I'm from. Mom and dad are there, all that good stuff. It was like it was crazy going into that deal. Knowing players like buddies that have sons playing on the team.
He let him win.
That,
He let y'all win.
so I was excited. It was a little touchy, going against them first time ever. I thought it was a great game. I thought we had a great game plan. We were the 4 seed; they're the 1 seed. Very competitive. Some things didn't go our way. Second round, I don't know. Sometimes Downport used to teach me this or tell me this all the time. Sometimes you win one too many, right? I mean, you go on and face a really good Lexington team.
Yeah. That was tough. That was a tough one.
It was fun. I mean, I definitely wanted to win. I thought it was a great play call when we called that screen and we broke it for 41 and they get us for a penalty. We were offensive pass interference. We had the next call ready to roll. We missed a wide. I watched it literally night before last. I'm watching the I have it like tagged the plays. We missed a wide open Corbett Cowie, just seam. I'm talking. He's got 3 steps on their Willie linebacker, and we just overthrow him. But that also was a bad execution for us. But I go back and look at that. I'm like, dang it! I watch that screen. I don't know, twice a week. I'm like, dang, the screen.
Still dwell in the moment, huh?
Great game. I thought Coach Bennett and those guys. I mean, they were ready to go. It was exciting. I think everybody. The whole George West versus Stockdale, and I mean, they're still continuing to talk trash about it.
Yeah, I'm sure that little fire underneath them too, knowing you're from there, you used to coach there and everything. So I mean, those are good times, though, man. Those are good times to be able to do that. That's great, man. So, yeah, that Lexington game, the next one, that's a perfect example of you win too many. I would say, or sometimes you win one too many.
Yeah,
perfect example.
Coach White did call me and say he's leaving. It was halftime.
Yeah. But no, I mean, y'all gave them a good game. I mean, being that y'all were the 4 seed, they were the 1. It came down to the wire. So I mean, what more could you ask for there? So
it was very competitive. It was fun.
Okay.
I thought, and we had our chances. We got it, and that's looking into year 2, like playing a good George West playoff bound team. How are we going to get better? And that's what we've looked at, like versus the good teams. What did we do wrong, and how do we got to look at Catula. Second round team, Dilly, second round team, George West, second round team, Poth, third round team. Like, how did we play versus them, and how are we going to be different next year, right?
Yeah.
We shot ourselves in the foot. Dilly, fumble, scoop and score. And not the fact that we fumbled and they picked it up and scored. This is what has stood in my mind when I watched that clip. Nobody on our team could catch that guy from 94 yards out. He literally picked it up. Nobody at an angle could get him, right? So we had to go in and go, we got to get faster.
Yeah.
Like, we have to develop speed. And you can, in kind of small sections. And I think we did that with a track season. Like, we had relays and we had a JV. And like, okay, now someone scoops and score. It may happen. It's inevitable, right? Like, you might fumble. But hopefully somebody on the field can go tackle that guy, right? Like, so it's little things like that. Execution, if they thought we were, downfield blocking and George West on that screen, like, how are we going to become better wide receiver blocking, out there on the perimeter or in open space blocking and not get that penalty, right? So how does our quarterback execute throwing to wide open receivers? Because those are the things we missed. We played Poth. We're not bad for a quarter and a half. I mean, we were playing with them. They onside kicked right after a touchdown. Were we ready? Did we expect it? That's us as coaches. That's us as players. That really daggered us up. When they did that, they scored and then got it back and scored again. It was over. Like, we're like, dang it.
Yeah.
So those are the things that we concentrate on to say, those are the good teams. Now, how do we get better, right? Like, Fall City, I don't think we went into Fall City prepared. Like, Fall City is traditionally good. They're very well coached. They're very disciplined. We have to be better. Catula, we lost that game 6-0. And they scored on a screen right before the half. how do we keep them out of the end zone, and how do we move the football versus a very good Catula team. They were good on defense. Like, what are we going to do in 25 to get better for that? So those are the things that we're looking at. There's some little dark horses. Nixon's had a really good offseason as well. And Nixon's another, close rival. Like, that team's going to play us close. Last year, it came down the last drive. And we almost screwed it up on a kickoff return. Coach, you would have had a heart attack. Coy fumbles it, picks it up. We're like, crap, he pulls it out. I'm like, dude, last drive, we got to go score to win the game. And so we got it out, and we executed, but they're going to put up a fight versus us. So, it's one of those things that we're learning, along the way, and we're teaching them. But we've got some good teams on our schedule that we definitely have to be ready to play and kind of be better at.
Yeah. And all those things you mentioned, those plays like that kind of determine the game as far as special teams go, turnovers and stuff like that. Real critical moments there. Real critical, very important moments.
Don't think about it, but it does.
Yeah, I bet it does hurt thinking about that. You go look back at the film at one play that you don't even think about, and you're just like, damn.
We're going in the half versus Dilly. We're in a good position. Dilly's traditionally the past 6-7 years been good. Mm-hmm. Second round, first round, second. Right, so we're like, okay, man, we can hang with these guys. It's 4th and 10 away. It's on their side. We just hey, bat it down. Let's get into the locker room. They score a touchdown. 4th and 10. Just play defense, right? So again, that's an opportunity for us to look back and go, okay, corners, we got to be better situational. It's 4th and 10. We got to knock that thing down, or we got to get some pressure on the quarterback, or maybe we got to make a better coverage call. Who knows? But that critical moment in that game, 4th and 10, we go into the locker room. It's close. We're going to get the ball back, and we give up a touchdown. Not good.
Oh, yeah.
Not good. So,
okay.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Off season.
That's good.
Phases.
Just about to start now, too, so you're ready to go.
Yeah,
but anyway,
we're definitely.
Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff out of you there, man. That was great. I'm excited for y'all season and everything. Before you go, I got kind of get away from football real quick, okay? Now, like you said, Coach Murray, very important to you. Coach White, very important to you. I got a little game for you to play. It's who would you rather, Coach Murray or Coach White? Okay? I'm going to go through a little list of questions. It's not going to be long. And you tell me who would you rather pick in these situations, all right?
Oh, God.
All right. So, the first one. You're good? You want to play it?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. All right, who would you rather go to a football game with, Coach Murray or Coach White?
Coach White.
All right, that's one for Coach White. All right, who would you rather go to a movie with? Little movie date, to the movies. Maybe go watch The Notebook or something.
Let's say Coach Murray.
Okay. All right, next one. Better taste in music.
Coach Murray.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
I knew that one.
Yeah, don't give Dustin the aux cord.
Yeah,
Dustin doesn't get the aux cord. Okay.
He does not get to hook up.
I have no doubt Dustin will win this one. Better taste in food.
Coach White.
Yeah.
For sure.
What did Murray call you?
Fat boy
The resident studio fat guy or something like that?
We just went and ate this morning, and he picked it.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
great food, I'm sure, right?
This place is awesome.
Yeah. They got a picture of Dustin in a sushi restaurant here in New Braunfels, by the way. Okay.
Bonsai.
Yeah, Kennedy football. What was it? Just a football picture?
It was that plaque picture you gave us. That's from 2020. Yeah. It was in my truck, and Austin, for whatever reason, walked in with it when we went to Bonsai, and then gave it to the bartender, and he hung it up in the.
It's been there for 2 months now.
It's a little bit longer. It's still there.
Right
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
was
hanging on the wall.
That was like January when you.
Yeah. Our goal is to get every restaurant to have one. So you got to make Coach White another one. He's got to join coaching again, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Babysit your kids, Coach White or Coach Mira?
God, dude, that one's hard, dude. Jeez,
you're not gonna hurt Dustin's feelings, okay?
Probably Coach Murray.
Okay, all right, 3-2. All right, who would you rather have? Well, this one's Dustin. Sorry, you're out here. Who would you rather have as a partner in a street fight, bar fight?
Yeah, we're going to the dark alley. We're going with Coach Murray.
Yeah. I asked Coach Muir a question. I was like, so tell us what you bring there to Louise other than, 24-inch biceps, 50-inch chest. So, I had to point that. He didn't find it too funny, I guess. So. All right. Who would you let date your sister?
Oh God.
Coach White.
Woo! There you go, Dustin. Nah, I ain't gonna mention him. I'm not gonna say nothing else after that. All right. And the last one, Coach White, you could tie it up right here, brother. Who is the better coach?
Offense or defense?
One of them's not. I'm not even in coaching. That's not even That's. It's got to be Murrah.
No, it's actually like there's an equal sign in there, and let me tell you why. Because there's so much to the word coach, right? Everybody thinks like schematics, X's and O's, game planning, but there's a lot before it and there's a lot after it. And he knows that. Like just right now, like detailing all this stuff for tomorrow, like there's a lot that comes with, not just going on the field, teaching the O-line how to block 3-3-3. Does Murrah know that more? Probably. But there's a lot more that comes. So I'm going to put an equal sign right there.
All right, you're going to make it equal. Okay.
Even.
And this is the bonus. Even. This is a bonus question. We'll call it, okay, so it's 5-4. Pretty even. Okay. We all know your mother, Miss Mackie Alvarez. Who does she like more? Dustin? and her opinion matters. We all know her. We all grew up knowing her.
Yeah.
Very important lady there in George West, kind of a.
It's probably like a white person. Because she knows him,
Okay.
Murrah, nothing against you, Murrah. She just knows him.
Okay, well, I purposely did that so it would tie up. I knew she was going to pick Dustin. So
yeah.
Nobody loses here. Everybody wins.
Yeah, we're all winners.
Yeah, that was a good one. But that's all I have. I thought it was pretty fun to do at the end. But yes, hey, sir. Man, thanks for coming on. Thanks for taking the time. We know you had a long weekend. Dustin said y'all had one out of town. You didn't have to join us today, but thank you. Thanks for coming on. You got anything else?
Hey, look, dude, like that Midnight Madness, y'all should consider like coming when you're not far.
Yeah,
we're gonna start at 12. We are gonna have a DJ out there. Y'all could do anything. Maybe talk to the players. I don't know. Like we make it kind of cool. I mean, I think that would be the kids might enjoy that. Like,
oh yeah, we'll come up with something.
Y'all with like some official stuff. I don't know. Think about it. It's gonna be Monday the 4th. We're gonna get to the field house about 11, and then we're gonna walk out about 5 till, and then get started. Right at midnight.
Okay.
12:01 or whatever. So.
Well, to be honest with you, like. Ever since you mentioned that and how cool it was going to be, I was like, "James, you going to invite us?" Or?
Once you
that'd
said
be cool. I mean, obviously, have the lights on.
Yeah,
we have the band out there. Like, it'll be.
Absolutely.
I think it'll be a good idea. I know the people that do it like it. So I don't know, y'all. Think about it.
Once you said DJ, I was like, cancel him. I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll be DJ.
You like to DJ?
Oh yeah.
He don't know how to DJ. This guy don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Like 90s country. That's it.
90s country.
Some of their songs, I'm like, guys, I don't even know these songs.
Oh Jesus. Okay, but if you guys don't got nothing else, that's all I got. Okay, Coach, thanks for joining us. Good luck this year. Sir. We will be watching. We're gonna make it to a game. We always do, and we're excited about your guys' season this year. So, Coach Alvarez, everybody, AD Stockdale Brahmas, 10-0 this season. 10-0. Let's go.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thanks for joining us. All right. Coach Shawn Alvarez, one more time.
Great interview.
I like it.
Dude,
I'm excited.
Your skills are getting strong, man.
I'm excited for what they have going on there. I like how he said people were open to change there in Stockdale. What that can do for a town. And do they, I don't know, Dustin, maybe you know the answer to this, but do they like him there, would you say?
Yeah.
You think so? You think he gets their full support?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I like how he said that he went to the superintendent for the state champion volleyball team to go to Florida and play in a tournament, and easily they just said yes. What an opportunity for them. And now are they going to be as good as they were last year? Did they lose a lot as far as girls go?
Oh, on the volleyball team?
Yeah.
They were young last year.
So they were okay, so they could possibly pull it off again then.
Mm-hmm.
He mentioned a girl was going to be going to UT.
Yeah, she's a junior this year.
Ooh, already signed too. Okay, well that sounds good, man. We need to get the volleyball coach on. We've already had a couple state champions on this show. Why not have one more? But yeah, no, they. I think I kind of want to go to their Midnight Madness. They're bringing a DJ. He wants to kind of hype it up for the kids. His first time ever doing it too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You think Murrah will get mad because he's doing a Midnight Madness too, and we're gonna show up to that one?
Well, technically, we weren't invited to Murrah's, but yeah. I don't think Murrah will care.
No, he wouldn't care if we showed up. You're right. What do you think, Scott? Show up to the Stockdale Midnight Madness or not?
Yeah, sure.
You want to go? We got
on the day.
We got permission to be DJs, so me and you.
He wants us to do something for him, like kind of make like another little highlight tape or something, just to kind of hype it up, make it kind of special for him, being that it's their first Midnight Madness ever. So, but yeah, he'll be back on.
Yeah, that'd be cool then.
Yeah, he'll be back on again. His third time being on the show, and he didn't come on last year, did he? We didn't have him on last year, I don't think.
Is it the third time or is it the second time?
I thought it was second.
No, it's his third
I
because
thought it was second.
no, he was the first coach to ever come on our show on the phone.
yeah.
Remember? And then he came into studio, and then this time he came on Zoom.
Okay.
You remember him and Dustin were here?
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Wall of Fame. Peter Follow Hall of Fame.
We need to get his picture, put it up in the studio.
Yeah, I don't know why Austin hasn't done that yet. Golly.
Find me a good picture.
Come on,
Take
Austin,
the Aaron
get on
Rodgers. Take the Aaron Rodgers poster down. Put Shawn Alvarez
Yeah,
up
I'm just
there.
gonna put his face on it. His face above it.
We got a Keenan Allen poster. Has he signed anywhere, Keenan Allen?
Yeah, right there.
No, has
Oh,
he?
yeah, he signed it right here.
You got me there,
For the
Booker.
studio.
All right. Other news too that we missed. Rasheed Rice. Did y'all see
They
the
said he's
punishment?
signing with the Vikings.
Rasheed Rice. Rasheed Rice
No.
is the wide receiver for the Chiefs. He got 30 days of jail time, 5 years probation, and he's facing a multi-year suspension coming up this year because he was, I guess, his sentencing and all that. Will Levis is out for the season also, so that opens the door for Cam Ward there, which I think we all knew that he was going to be the starter anyway. And he looks good in camp. I saw a couple highlights, but you never know if they show just all the good stuff there. So
I think Henry Ruggs is almost up for parole.
I thought somebody said he was out already.
That's within a year. And he's out in a year.
Is he intending to come back to the NFL?
I don't-
He said. He did say yes.
He is. So he's
only 20.
he's not getting soft in there, is he? He's fucking
I wouldn't think so.
running routes and staying sharp. That's good. What a comeback player that would have been. Comeback player of the year.
What's the movie about the prison league?
Longest yard.
Yeah, I'm sure they got the longest yard there.
They play the guards and everything.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
CP3 going back to the Clippers. Damn, Scott, it's like a retirement home over there in LA. That's your team,
Yeah.
right? The Clippers?
No, hell no, that ain't
Oh,
my
Kawhi Leonard, man, that's your boy.
Yeah, he's
team. Yeah, he's good. I like him.
he's everything LA.
Who?
Clippers are
So
just-
did they still have James Harden, right? So they
Yeah.
have Harden, CP3 now. They got
Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal too. They got a pretty loaded
Zubac.
roster, man. Zubac, yeah.
Kawhi, and then the center, I forget his name.
Zubac.
Zubac, yeah.
Yeah.
I think their average age is older than everyone in the studio.
Oh, this is it.
Norman Powell, he's on that squad too. So, but yeah, as far as NFL goes, that's it. One thing I wanted to get into, which I hope everybody here has seen the Happy Gilmore movie.
No, I haven't seen it.
Are you
yeah.
serious?
I'll hang up right now.
Oh my God, we don't want to ruin it for you. We want to talk about it.
I'm not gonna watch it till tomorrow.
Oh God, well cover your ears
Yeah.
because we're gonna cover it.
It's
All
no-
right,
it's,
cover it.
it's nothing that you wouldn't expect, so we're not going to ruin
He
it.
hung up.
Yeah, he hung up.
And I respect that.
Yeah.
If I was him, I wouldn't want to hear it either.
Yeah.
From what I got from it, was it kind of like a way to make fun of live golf? You think?
A little bit, yeah.
Live in that new league.
Well, see, I kind of thought that too but Bryson DeChambeau and Brooks Koepka, they're in live.
They're in Live.
Okay, so maybe just kind of like a little, just a little playful
And then
shot at them.
the Tiger Woods one, the virtual one.
Yeah,
So I thought it was like a little mixture of both of them.
Yeah.
yes, but they made like, let's say the maxi golf, what it's called, it was called live, and it was just such a douchey thing to do. Godly. And then the whole what what was the reason these golfers were hitting the ball that far? Because something about a ligament that was torn in their hip or something?
They had surgery to like remove a certain like ligaments with their.
Oh, I thought it was because they had a shoe up their ass. I thought that's what it was. What did
yeah. What about the shoe? What about the shoe?
Shooter asked him. He said, "Is your ligament your hip ligament torn? No. Do you have a shoe up your ass?
You still have a shoe up your ass?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for another Gilmore McGavin rivalry to come, but I guess them making him like a good guy was kind of did justice for him. And Happy Gilmore ended up winning 6 gold jackets, not just one. So, things you didn't like about it.
Green jacket, gold jacket.
What did you like about the movie?
I did not like nothing about it. Like I enjoyed the whole movie.
My only complaint was Virginia dying in the beginning.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Dying at the very beginning, or
yeah, from what I saw, she was doing press like she was in the whole movie.
But she was kind of in the whole movie, so
yeah. But like the happy place kind of thing, and the whole waving at the end. That song never gets old too. That they play at the Happy Gilmore. Tuesday's Gone.
Yep.
Leonard Skinner right there. But it was great. A lot of people thought it was stupid, but I think we all knew it was going to be kind of a stupid Adam Sandler movie. But it was the best stupid Adam Sandler movie you could ever ask for when it came to this.
See, I thought it was going to be highly, like, stupid.
Yeah, kind of like Joe Dirt 2.
Everyone was going to, like, hate on it. I've been seeing more praise for it.
Yeah, how can you hate on all those different cameos? Like, how can you hate the movie? Like, it's like he got all these people in here, to help them out to, I guess, get more exposure or whatever. Eric Andre being in it. Eminem makes a cameo in it.
What was your favorite part? The whole movie.
My favorite part of the whole movie? I don't know. We'll have to come back to that. I have to think about that. What was yours? Was it the Eminem thing?
Yeah, Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
Getting arrested? That was funny.
Yeah. They ranked the cameos in it, and Eminem's was ranked number 1.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He was, like, I guess, fighting with the Gators and all that stuff, too, which was kind of fun.
Jackass.
No, I would think my favorite part was probably when Shooter's in the graveyard and they get into that fight.
Yeah.
And then kind of, like, settle it at the end because they're all old. And then the whole thing about he turns everything into a shot glass. Yeah, like when he's
that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
he opens the top of his phone, and that's fucking awesome.
John Daly, kind of an underrated actor.
Uncle John Daly.
Uncle John.
Yeah, actually he was pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, he's really good.
Yeah. I also liked when they brought Jack Nicklaus and them older golfers too, and then toward the end they just pass out while they're trying to watch it. So
who's like the Blueberry Jumbly or who was that?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's like, oh. Yeah, I'll take another one.
I think that was Couples.
Fred Couples?
Fred Couples, yeah.
Tony Finau. Like, dude, they were great actors.
Xander Schauffele was pretty good.
That's what she said.
He was pretty funny. What do you like about it, Dustin? Did you watch it?
Yeah. Yeah, I watched. I mean, there was nothing I disliked.
Dustin watched a movie?
Oh, shit. Whoa!
Dustin never watches any movie.
That's very true. Happy Gilmore was one of my favorites, so I had to watch 2. I normally don't like watching 2, but if there's that much space between it, it seems like it's better. Like, as opposed to, like, you have, like, a whatever movie it is, right, and then do the sequel, like, almost immediately. It turns out bad. But the cameos were awesome. I did really like the scene whenever he was out there stinking it up with that first, like, group, whatever, when we played, like,
the municipal course?
Yeah, on the municipal course. That was pretty funny. Like, all that shit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Ben Stiller coming back as the bad guy at the nursing home.
That was funny.
That was pretty good too.
I like how he had a bigger role in it than just the cameo.
Ben Stiller's kid was in the movie also.
Yep.
From what I understand, I don't remember which one she was or anything.
I wonder how much money they spent on this movie. I was like, dude, there's so many big names, like big.
Yeah. Travis Kelce being.
I bet you a bunch of them like just did probably just for free. Just
the Rob Schneider.
Freaking riding the
little cowboy riding the tricycle. Yeah,
you can do it.
That was funny.
The happy place. It's like, oh, I gotta redo this. I'm way older.
Yeah.
Pants that are large.
And Virginia Bennett, way hotter in the as an older woman.
How old do you think she is?
Probably 55.
Nailed it.
Really?
55.
55. Looks good. It's crazy what money will do to you. What? She died because she got hit with a golf ball on Mother's Day, right?
Yeah.
He hit her with the golf ball? Okay. And then Haley Joel Osment.
Freaking.
Yeah. Pretty good role there.
Forrest Gump.
Becky Lynch. She was pretty funny in it too. Who was the guy that He was the one that Scotty Scheffler punched. Who was that guy? Was that a famous actor? Or?
I remember him punching somebody, but I don't remember who.
I didn't recognize the guy. Like, I didn't know if he was an
I
older
don't
guy
think
we
he
didn't
was.
recognize. He might have just been a regular actor. Reggie Bush was in it too.
He was?
Yes, Reggie Bush was
Yeah, he was the only black golfer on
the team.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention then, I guess. I don't know, something happened.
Another funny part, Will Zalatoris.
That shit was funny.
I loved how they connected.
Yeah, they connected.
And you know what's crazy? When we were watching it, me and my buddy at work watched it, and then Birdie and my buddy Gilbert came in the next day to relieve us, and that's what Birdie was like. Yeah, I loved how Will Zalatoris was the guy in the first one, and I was like, dude, that guy's like 50-something years old now. And they're like, no, that's him. Will Zalatoris is like 25 years old.
Like, yeah, Will Zalatoris is 27 years old, and this movie came out 30-something years ago.
So you thought about it too, though.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Was that really Will Zalatoris? Which they made a pretty cool connection to it, which was pretty awesome. But,
Blondie? You know he's not Blondie?
Yeah. But yeah, it was.
That one was pretty funny.
Will Zalatoris played a good part in it too.
I'm saying all the golfers, usually athletes are not very good actors.
Yeah.
These guys were pretty good actors, except for Rory kind of fucked up one time.
Yeah, and then MJF was his son.
Yeah,
one of them. And then Carl from Shameless was.
Yeah, I remember that.
One of his sons too. I thought MJF did a great job acting. So, but yeah, that's one of those movies. Like when you see Happy Gilmore 1 on, you have to watch it now. Like all the time when you're just sitting there nothing to watch Happy Gilmore. Like it never disappoints you. Like with this one, I'll watch this one again.
Oh, I've watched it. I've watched it 3 times.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it on the way home now. But yeah, if you haven't seen the new Happy Gilmore movie, we recommend it. Got a 66 on Rotten Tomatoes. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, it's pretty
Which
good.
is actually high for a comedy movie.
Mm-hmm. And then I was waiting for that for the ending credit scene, but it was just Scotty Scheffler saying, "You ready to go home? What are y'all having tonight? Chicken fingers?
Chicken fingers.
I'll stay." It's good that he can make light of that. You know what I mean? Like, he's not so serious.
I was very shocked at that, which was like that's why it was so much funnier.
What you were shocked that they were able to bring that up?
Yes. It's like, oh, not again.
That was funny.
Yeah.
There's something. All right. I didn't know this right here, but here, pay attention to this. Did y'all know this?
Sure did.
I have a very important question for you.
He's talking to Scotty Scheffler.
I heard about this.
I'm trying to remember what hole it was. I think it was the 17th. Did you fart?
Oh. Yeah, that was me.
Was it?
Actually?
Oh, yeah, that was me.
That's awesome.
Was that just a
at the
complete
open?
accident?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You remember that?
Yes.
You're
Yes,
out
I
there
do.
for like 6 hours. Like you're eating some different food over there. Some stuff's gonna happen. Like,
Did you know that it was that loud?
no, I mean you never know when the boom mic's there. You never know what they're gonna pick up.
I have a very important.
He's just minding his own business, and the fucking boom mic's like right up to his ass.
They did have like an open mic too. Like someone's like, "Fuck," something I think, or behind the scenes, and it was like, "Oh fuck this, fuck," or "What the fuck's happening?" And they're like, "Oh, we're sorry that we had an open mic there." It's like, "Oh,
Oh, was somebody cussing?
Yeah.
Pissed off? Yeah.
shit happens." Dude.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Just fucking fuck the British Open and what it means. Fucking treat it like just a regular golf course. He's out there having fun. He still won. So,
Farting his ass off.
but that's really all I got. Y'all got anything else? We good?
I got a little.
I am excited about Bill's Hard Knocks. Like,
In season?
No, they're gonna do a training camp
Oh, nice.
with the
I
Bills.
thought you had to have like a losing record or something to qualify for hard.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. That's good. Nobody
Yeah,
wants to watch the fucking Cleveland Browns and
Yes,
the Jacksonville
that's what I'm saying,
Jaguars and yeah.
It's like actually like kind of exciting because they're a good team. Like,
Yeah.
like to me. And then the end season's the NFC East. So you have Philadelphia, Dallas.
Are we in the
Commanders.
Point, are we in the point of like America to where you can just film every single thing?
Close.
Yeah.
Like they made a whole NASCAR documentary, kind of like the full swing. They made the quarterback, the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like what hasn't been done yet.
You have to be
They
approved,
made a
though.
horse racing one too.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a horse
I
racing.
kind of want to see that.
What's it on?
It's on Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah. So like, what hasn't been done? Has basketball been done yet?
Yeah. LeBron and all them were on there? Was it a starting five or some shit like that?
Oh, that was the USA one.
No, they follow Jason Tatum, LeBron. What the hell is it called? But yeah, it's like quarterback.
I am kind of surprised. That's a good point, though.
You know what I want to see? I want to see a hockey one. Can you imagine what goes on in hockey practices? That'd be a good one. We better get that idea and take it before somebody else takes it.
I was say I think they've already done that.
They're probably already doing it right now if they haven't.
What they did an end season on Amazon with a hockey team.
Oh yeah, you're right. But like a Netflix thing, kind of like the quarterback type of thing.
Yeah.
Like you find a few of them to follow.
Yeah.
The one you're talking about, they followed one team, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Who was it? The Oilers.
They did that, and they did an MLS team too on Amazon Prime.
It's like we're living in an age where everything is just content now. It's crazy. So
yeah, starting five: LeBron, Tatum, Anthony Edwards. Who else?
Oh, I got it. We're gonna do pickleball.
Pickleball.
Yeah, or bowling, or Luke Littler.
Oh yeah.
We just follow Luke Littler around. Luke Littler, hit us up.
Hitting the friggin' vapes.
Yes, Austin's one of your biggest fans.
I am.
Won a lot of money for us at one point too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's all we got. Enjoy the interview with Coach Alvarez. Like and subscribe to our stuff. We're gonna try to have a coach on every week this week. Football's coming up. I think, what do you say, 7 days?
Every day this week or every week this week?
Every
week.
is. Oh, I thought that's what I said. Did I say every day?
No, you said every week this week.
Oh, every show of our weeks. What? I'm fucking. Yeah. You got me confused.
I know.
Okay, so from now until football season, and hopefully through football season, we're gonna try to have a coach on every week. Is that better?
Yeah. There we go.
Thank you. But I can't tell. We can't say who's next, but we've been in contact with a couple of them.
But guess what?
We'll pump them out.
We do have football this week.
That's right.
People in uniforms.
Hall of Fame game.
Hall of Fame games
on
this week?
Thursday.
Okay, so how many weeks are we out from the NFL? 6, 7?
4.
4? That's it?
Oh, September 5th or whatever is the first week, or 8th or whatever it is.
So it's about 5 weeks then.
Yeah. 4 or 5.
College, we're less than that. August 23rd is week 0.
Wow.
Iowa State and Kansas State.
Dude,
Ireland.
This is like the longest I've gone without gambling in a long time. Like I think it's been about 3 days. That's good for me though, Dustin. Okay.
Yeah, it's usually like 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, I get kind of bored real easily. So
yeah.
Anyway, we'll let you guys know. We'll try to have this out here in the next couple of days, and we will see you guys later.